The way that my makeup room is right now, like I can't. My horn doesn't fit. I have to like be like this for my whole horn to fit. Today we're doing another lazy Halloween look. This one is based on a unicorn. So the inspiration for this came from these onesies that I saw at Target today, like literally today. I was at Target and in the pajama section they have all of these onesies and they're on sale for 20 bucks. They have the unicorn, they have a dragon, they have the little mermaid where the hood is like her hair, pink Power Ranger, they have Big Bird, they have cats where like they have covers for your hands that look like paws. There's so many cute ones, they're only 20 bucks. And so I was like, this is the perfect lazy Halloween costume idea and literally everyone can get them because my store had tons of these onesie outfits. The one that I got was the unicorn. I thought it was funny because, you know, it has like a unicorn face, it's got lashes, it's got this like crazy neon pastel-y mane as well as a tail, and it has pockets. I mean, what kind of onesie if it has pockets, man? Like, you gotta get it. So I wanted to do a look based on that because I feel like this is the most easy costume and it's hilarious. It's got like a heart on the front, like it's just adorable. So I hope that you guys enjoy this lazy Halloween look. Okay, the first thing I want to do for this is have kind of a shimmery moisturizer. So I'm going to use the Glam Glow Glow Starter because this stuff adds lots of shimmer. And to me, like unicorny makeup should be really iridescent, pastel, kind of like the tail on this costume, like rainbowy but like pastel-y. And of course, super dewy. I mean, that's just what I feel like. I'm going to use this Natasha Denona lifting primer. I've been really liking this lately. It's pretty lightweight. And then for my foundation, I'm going to use my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. And I'm going to mix it a little bit with my Elcie Glow Enhancer Dry Face Oil. So I'm just going to do that on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to use a couple drops of this dry oil. 1, 2, mix it, mix. Apply it to my face. I actually might need a little bit more than that. I underestimated. My hair today is not working for me, so since it's gonna be covered by the hood, we'll just, you know, skip that step. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is gonna go underneath my eyes, and I have like a couple breakouts that are really not welcome here. Blend that out. I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my face makeup right now, or the basics. I like to use this Tarte. It doesn't even have a freaking logo because I use it so much. The Sculptor, I think is what it's called, but this is always like my go-to as far as any contouring. I'm just gonna use the same brush I was using. This is lazy Halloween, right? I'm gonna do my brows really quick just because I feel like I can't go any farther until they're done. And I'm using Browsings from Benefit. This is in number 2, although I kind of wish I had number 1 as well. So I like to use the powder just to fill in because my brows are really sparse. And so I just use this part to fill in. Then I'm gonna go in with Precisely my brow pencil. This is in number 2 as well. And this is when I like line the outside. I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is an Enigma. I use this one all the time. Pretty much because it's the first one that I grab. The new Makeup Geek eyeshadows actually are really nice. So I'm gonna use You. This shade is called Bandwagon, and it's kind of like a taupey, cool tone, which is good because I want to do like a pastel purple on the lid. And this is my transitioning color. So this is going into the crease. Blendy, 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 blendy. A little darker on the side. And I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, just make everything a little bit less splotchy, grabby, annoying. I want to have a lighter shade too. So this is the Gwen palette from Urban Decay, and I'm using Baby. Then for the lid, the first color I'm going to use is another Makeup Geek one. This color called Nostalgic. And I'm going to mix it a little bit on the edges with this one called Hype. But I'm going to cover all this with glitter, so this is really just kind of a base so that, you know, if there's space between the glitter, it doesn't look just like skin tone. Okay, and then I'm going to take the purple shade. Actually, just, you know what, I'm gonna go over most of this with the purple shade. See, it's just still really light, which is what I want. You could also use more like a lavender color, some pastel purple. I'm just using what's in front of me because it's easier for right now. You are what I want. No, yes, no, yeah, actually. Okay, Afternoon Delight from Lit Cosmetics, size 2. Size 2 is generally my go-to. I recently got a bunch of size 4 glitters from them, and they're really, really, really chunky. Size 2 is really my perfect glitter consistency size. So Afternoon Delight looks like this. It's a little bit on the pinker side. I would use Boogie Wonderland. I might actually, you know what, I'm probably gonna use both. It's just Boogie Wonderland is a size 4. I'm going to kind of mix them on my brush, and hopefully this will kind of look cool, like dimensional and stuff. I like using a concealer brush. You can also use a smaller brush if you want. I'm gonna dip this into Afternoon Delight and then dip it into Boogie Wonderland and then apply it on my lid. I'm not going above the crease. Like, I just want this to be on the crease or on the lid. Yeah, those two together is bomb. I'm really pumped that that worked out. This is honestly my favorite way to apply glitter. I don't particularly like using, for example, like the Violet Voss or the Too Faced ones, where it's more of like you apply it to the lid and then you apply dry glitter. I always found for me that was more messy. I like using the clearly liquid glitter base because then it applies kind of like if you were doing a wet pigment. It's almost no fallout, where every time I try anything else, it's all the fallout. Okay, just because I messed up, I'm applying it a little bit above the crease in the inner corners. Actually, just in general, because it looks cool. I applied it too high on the left side. It's fine, but that looks bomb. For this next part, I want my eyes to look giant. So I'm gonna take my NYX Milk, which is a white. A smaller white would probably work better. So what I'm gonna do is just go underneath my eyes and on the waterline. That's really important too. And then you want to set all of that with a white powder. I'm going to use this one from Suva Beauty. A matte white works best because the whole idea here is you want it to look like your eyes are giant. So you don't want it to be really sparkly because the whites of your eyes aren't sparkly. But I mean, if it being sparkly works for you, you do you, man. Once you've done that, I just hit my contact, which felt really weird. You want to take an angle brush and then whatever color you want to do on the bottom. There's a Suva Beauty color here called Market. I'm gonna use that. And you just are gonna like kind of look down and line under the white. Actually, I'm gonna use the color next to it too, which is called Dinero. Once that's on there, I'm gonna take another small brush and that lighter shade Market and just kind of blend it out underneath the white, just kind of like the same way that you would if it was just on the lash line. Yeah! Okay, so now I clearly need mascara because I look a little crazy. I'm gonna use my Better Than Sex, and the key here, do not put it on your lower lashes. That's really important. So I'm gonna put it on my upper lashes, since my upper lashes are very pink blonde. I wish my lashes were darker because then I just wouldn't do anything to them and I would just put on false lashes. But because they're blonde, if I don't at least put a little bit of mascara, you will totally be able to tell. You know what I also want to do now that I'm looking at it? I want to make that crease color a little bit darker, or a little bit brighter, I guess is the right word. I'm going to take Market and just put some up here because I think that color is cute. Just a little bit, since the bottom is so bright. I'm gonna do my top lashes first. These are, I believe they're the Black Magic lashes from Violet Voss. I could be wrong because there's definitely a chance I put the wrong case on top of them. So with this, you wanna make sure you get them as close to the lash line as possible. Otherwise, if you're not like the best at putting on lashes, it's not a bad idea to do a small line of liquid liner just to make it so it looks like it's part of your lashes. Which I probably should have done because I'm not the best at putting on lashes. Like the corner is picking up. Thanks, lashes. You know what feels really good is getting lash glue in your eyeball and not being able to blink because you're trying to put freaking lashes on. It feels awesome. I'm gonna fix the corners here because they are lifting. And apparently get lash glue all over my eye. Really good lookly. For my lower lashes, I'm gonna use some individuals because it's just gonna be easier this way. I think I'm only gonna do it on the outer corners, kind of like you know, like a fake doll or like the hood of my onesie I'm wearing. And then since I'm only doing it on the outside part like that, I'm going to take a small like flat brush that is black and just line a little bit inside. Yes, that looks okay. For my cheeks, I really want to do like that rainbow style highlight. And I'm going to use my Lovelux Beauty colors because they're phenomenal. I'm going to take this brush. This is an It Cosmetics brush, I think. So the first color I'm going to use is the reddish shade. This is actually way up here. We got a lot of colors we got to do. Then the orange. Wipe off my brush a little bit. Go for the yellow. Wipe off my brush. The green. And then the blue. This is going on like my contour, but that's okay. This is more important. And then the purple. I feel like I want this to be even more pigmented though. So I'm gonna wet my brush and do it again. Since these are like pressed pigments, this actually won't affect, they'll still work just as great. They can get wet, I guess is what I'm getting at. And then I'm just going to lightly blend everything. And then I'm going to take my Love Blush, Baby Love blush, and just a little bit right here, because I do feel like I need, you know, a little something. There we go, you can kind of see it now. For my lips, I want to do something very bright. I think that would be the most fun thing. So I'm going to take this Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Backstage Bambi, and I'm going to put some of this yellow duochrome. I also feel like it wouldn't be right since Lovelux Beauty does actually have a highlighter called What Unicorns Are Made Of. So I'm going to take this on a fluffier brush, swirl it around, and use this kind of as my all over sort of, ooh, grabbed a little too much of that purple. I also am gonna do a gloss because my lips are really dry, as you can see. This is my Inglot Sleeks number 43. This is one of my favorite glosses of all time. I do feel like I need a little bit more of like a dark aspect underneath my eyes. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the black. I'm gonna add more on this side too. I'm gonna take a little bit of that unicorn, What Unicorns Are Made Of color, swirl it around, and this is going to be my brow highlight because I feel like we need something up there. There you go. That is my Lazy Halloween unicorn look. I hope you guys like it, and let me know if you guys get any of those other onesies that are at Target because there's so many, and you could do a lot of like lazy kind of stuffs with it because it's simple and it's cute. I'll see you later.